everyone, welcome to our channel, Rebecca Stu and the crew. I'm Rebecca and today is Friday, so we have another Dollar Tree video for y'all to see what's new at the Dollar Tree, and this is for July the 15th, 2022. We post Dollar Tree videos on Tuesdays and Fridays and craft DIY videos and reviews on Thursdays. So let's go shopping. First, we're going to start with the apparel and accessories to see what is new in that area this week. So we've got a bunch of more t-shirts out, polo shirts as well. Lots of different brands, sizes, and styles. Not always kept the neatest because they're really dug through a lot at the store and they don't hang them, so it makes them a little bit difficult to go through. But I promise you, sometimes it is really worth the search. They have a bunch of these jersey tees and the v-neck. They're 100% cotton. Some of the Mossy Oak brand style shirts I found mostly women's sizes in medium, small, and large. They're long sleeve and all of them were pink with the Mossy Oak on the front. Those are also 100% cotton and a Walmart brand. You can find them in a bunch of other stores as well, but I most often see them at Walmart. Then they had some of these American Apparel shirts with the white, and they've got the trim around the sleeves and the neckline. They had a couple different colors of those, and then some more of the baseball tees. These are a 50-50 blend, so they're 50% polyester and 50% cotton. They had them in children's sizes as well, and then a bunch of the comfort color shirts. So I found them in small all the way to extra large. They had some short sleeve and some long sleeve. So the ones you're seeing here are the long sleeve comfort color shirts. They had them in like a bluish purple color, a stonewash blue, a light gray, green, and then this shirt here is the GILDAN brand, and it's one of the performance shirts, which is 100% polyester. They also had a bunch of the drawstring bags this week. They usually put a lot of these out around back to school time. Some of them have the pocket zipper in the front, and some are just a solid front there, which is the drawstring bag. A lot of these decorative kind of trendy looking sunglasses. They had some with all the ultraviolet protection to guard you against like the glare from driving, but a lot of real trendy looking sunglasses that they just put out. They've had sunglasses, but they haven't had these larger kind of trendy pairs out until just recently. Also a bunch of their reading fashion glasses. So if you can see, they have a bunch of the like animal print and the stems to the eyeglasses, the animal print, as well as the glasses case. They had some with flowers, a bunch of different decorative designs, and those come in a bunch of different strengths. They go all the way up to, I believe, 3.25. They start at 1. And then they also had a bunch of the eyeglass holders that you could put on the stems of the glasses to help hold your eyeglasses. They had the large ones with the flowers. They had some that look like chains, which were really pretty. They had gold, kind of like a rose gold color, and silver. So they have like the chain link, and then this one with the smaller chain link and the silver and gold. And again, those are for the eyeglasses to, you know, help hold them around like your neck. Then they had some that just look like a necklace. I really like these a lot. They've got like this resin charm at the bottom with a bead, and then you just put the stem through and it will hold them folded up. And it's really cute because they look like a necklace, and you can pair them with different outfits. As you can see, they have lots of different versions, like hearts, they have flowers, and then a bunch of different circles or diamond shaped squares with a whole bunch of different colors and designs. They have kind of like a leather style rope attached to them, so they're really nice that you could just, like I said, wear them as an accessory like a necklace and then hang your glasses from them. They also have some of these flip-flop accessories. They have hearts. You could also get sharks. One of them says love, and then sometimes they'll sell one that has lemons, which are really cute. I think those are definitely the favorite because those seem to always be the ones that are gone first. They also have a bunch of lanyards in. I know the kids here have to wear ID cards to go to school, and the lanyards sell out pretty quickly, but they do have a lot out around this time and over by the back to school items. Lots of solid colors as well as patterns. Over in the arts and crafts, I found this really fun book. They have the beginner book of tie-dye fun. It has a bunch of different step-by-step projects in it that are really fun. Shows you all the materials you'll need. Some of the Crafter Square patches. I showed you guys these for last week. And they also have this one, the smiley face, which is so cute. I didn't get to see that one last week. They have their puzzle saver glue in 4-ounce bottles, and this hibiscus in the pink and the orange flowers. It is a long garland. They also had in some of these fall looking flowers flowers, and it's kind of like a light tannish gray color, blue, and an off-white, almost has like a light yellow color to it. And then around the bottom part of the flocked ball that they have flower, they also have this really fluffy greenery that goes out around the bottom end of it, so really cute. They also have these long hanging flowers in their fall colors. You can get them in the dark red. They had a light tan, kind of like an orangish yellow color, and then they had the purple, kind of like a sage green. There's lots of different ones. They're really pretty. They have a whole bunch of them, so you can't miss them as they are slowly putting out their fall flowers. And they have the large cotton pieces. You could either get the larger ones, you get 2 of the pods, or the smaller ones, you get 3. And they also have them on stems. You can get the Decorative Moss by the Floral Garden brand. It's got some like pine cones and things in it, not just the moss, which is nice. And then they had their kind of like lavender and yellow flowers with the flocked white spray over top of it, and then a bunch of this ribbons. They've got some that looks like faux leaves, the birch wood, and then the faux metal. They have the gold and the silver. And this is a new product they put out around early springtime. Then they have a bunch of their decorative tulle. I love this tulle so much. So the one with the gold trim, I actually purchased and used at my daughter's wedding. It was part of the runner for the centerpiece. Just absolutely gorgeous. So don't pass these up. Make sure you take a look at them. They're actually really pretty. Lots of really pretty colors. They have some fall colors in there. And then this one here is the one I used for my daughter's wedding for the centerpieces. We just used it as like a runner down the center of the table, and it was absolutely gorgeous. You could also just get it in the glitter tulle and some solid colors without the decorative designs on them. They had some new stencils to look at. So these are the wheel stencils. They have this one with a bunch of different sayings. They had a few different ones with the like hearts and things we've seen before, but this one with the sayings was a new one. Each wood palette, which has like the faded wood and the chalkboard covering, and they're double-sided. They're actually painted on both sides. They have those back in, and then these large stickers. It's a 2-sided sticker. It says they're perfect for decorating like laptops, mirrors, and some wall decor. There's lots of different sayings. They have, inspirational sayings and things like girl power, use your voice. And then this one here, the double-sided sticker, it says, I've never seen you looking so gorgeous. And the back says, looking good. And then they have this one with the flowers. It says, you grow, girl. And on the back, it says, just let it grow. They also have this one that says, remember that you are amazing, and hey, you're awesome. And then my favorite one is the good vibes. And on the back, it says, good things ahead. Also in the health and beauty this week, they have quite a few new cosmetics and hair accessories. So they put back out these LA Colors Nude Glam pop-up box. It's kind of in the center of the aisle. It's a large cardboard box. You've got the Nude Glam lip colors. They also have the lip pencils, and then they have their mascaras. They have some different eyeshadow palettes, some of the shimmer eyeliner. They have bronzers, highlighters, and lip scrubs. These go really quickly. This is like the 3rd time they've put these out at our store, and they sell out literally within a week. So that goes really, really quickly. Super popular. Also, they've got their hydrating lipstick and the clear lavender lip balm. And then the one is the lavender. The other 2, they kind of have the pink color. Those are the rose oil. And last week I showed you guys they had the lip balm and the vanilla bean and orange creamsicle. I found 2 new ones this week. They had the vanilla mint, which was called Sweater Weather, and that is the like yellowish off-white color one. And then they had this dark red one. It was called Winter Cranberry. So there are 4 new scents in those. It says it has vitamin E and hydrating. Also, they have these nail art tapes. They're self-adhesive, and you get 1 roll just to decorate your nails with. They have them in gold and silver. The hair care items, they have tons of new hair accessories out, which they usually do put out in the back to school time. And this year is no exception. They've got tons of elastic, kind of like a scrunchie, and then the hard plastic ones that look like these coiled elastics. Also the headbands with the top knot or the scrunchies that match. They have a bunch of those that coordinate. Some of them even have barrettes that coordinate with the scrunchie and the headband. Just depends on which one you're getting. So they could get anywhere from one for $1.25. A couple packs have two, and then one was even a 5-pack of scrunchies. So it just depends on which one you get and what each store gets in. They're all different, but I have noticed that with the back to school items, the hair accessories, they all seem to get fairly similar, the same items. A lot of what I saw at one store, I would see at another store. So that's not always the case. As we all know, Dollar Tree likes to keep us guessing which store gets what. But this year with the back to school hair accessories, it seems like a lot of the stores have identical items. So hopefully you can find some of the items that I am showing here. Lots of Scunchie brand hair bows, and then they had even some of the Gimme brand, which is also a Walmart brand. So if you can find these for $1.25, you're really getting a bargain, because you get 5 scrunchies in this pack here for just $1.25. And I know they're probably about $6 or $7 at Walmart. So definitely a good bargain there. They also had these really pretty soft tie-dye color scrunchies. They had some with the ribbons that hang down, kind of like a light pink and blue with little hints of yellow. They had a head wrap, and then they had some that were the purple and white tie-dye look. So there's a couple different ones of those. Really, really pretty. And they also had the headbands to match. Then I found these bobby pins with the roses on them in gold and silver. They had some more of these flower clips. You get 4 on that pack. They have these resin looking snap clips. They had some butterfly snap clips in the bright neon colors, and then the tie-dye looking ombre snap clips. Also some new barrettes with the flowers on them. They had the blue and pink. You could get a matching scrunchie to go with those. And then they also had a bunch of different claw hair clips. So they have this one with the interlocking chains, which I thought was really pretty. You can get it in blue, pink, the hair color, like a brownish black kind of mixture. And then they had this tan color. Also, you can get the larger one with the like square lattice pattern. They had it in pink, the navy blue, and the brown. Or you can get this style claw clip. I showed a few of them last week. They have a bunch of different colors, probably about 10 different colors in all. You could also get this 2-pack of claw clips, or you can get the 2-pack of the colorful ones. Now we'll move over into the pharmacy and personal care items. This week they had some more of the Titania foot files, nail files, and then this week I also found the pumice stones. They had them a bunch of different colors, and it says you just wet it to use. They also had these facial oil and facial spa kit, and these large rainbow bath fizzers. These are a huge bath fizzer. If you look at them, they're all just a little bit different in coloring, but they're about 1 inch thick. So it's a really large bath bomb. They had the bath bomb for nighttime that looks like a star, and they're really pretty. They have this like shimmering color to it that kind of sparkles. Also, their polishing cloth makeup removers are back in. I know these are super popular. My kids absolutely love these. And then this new item was the Spongeables body wash in a sponge. So this anti-cellulite. It has like seaweed, caffeine, and argan oil in it. It's a nice large scrubber there that exfoliates. So that was new, and those were on those plastic strips hanging over by the shampoo. They also had the Spa Life, the Art of Masking kit. Comes with the applicator and a bunch of different masks for like detoxifying, brightening, soothing, purifying, and then some more of the Power Stick anti-chafing glide sticks. They had the underarms, thighs, and groin for men. This is the Active Sport Friction Guard. And then they also had one that I showed you guys last week for women. Just has a little bit of a different scent. And it was the aloe that they had. It was like they had the foot and heel cream in the Power Stick, and also some moisturizing shave cream. They had 2 different ones. And then the Shea Butter body lotion, they had a new one there. Over in the Fun Finds, they have these prayer notebooks. They're really nice. They have different kind of like prompts at the top of the page, and then you can fill out different prayer things inside. They have some of these vintage looking hotel keychains. There is 4 altogether. The pink one was already sold out, but I did find these 3. And then a new card game. They had this Friends trivia game, The Office, and Seinfeld. There's like 52 cards plus a card that tells you the directions for each game. And then they had these keychains this week. I showed a few last week. This week they have these clear keychains with the sequins inside. They had the smiley face, the unicorn, and a rainbow. And those are by Adore. Over in the home decor this week, they brought back these little glass jars with the boho looking flowers. There's a couple different ones with flowers on them, and then they have one with the rainbows. And each one has a twine bow at the top. You also have these glass votives with the large colorful leaves on the sides or the flowers. And then they brought back the black and white votives, which they usually put out around fall and like Halloween time. Also the blue votives with the gold leaves. There's 3 different votives in this set. Each one has a different leaf pattern on it. Also, they had some of their fall candles. These are the small 3-ounce candles in the mason jars. So they had the pumpkin. They also had the caramel. And then the caramel maple. And the limoncello. And then the last one that I found was the cinnamon spice. I think that one's definitely my favorite. They brought back a bunch of these small calendars with the wood blocks. And then these large wood signs that say home is where our story begins. Life begins with coffee. Take time and enjoy life. And blessed and highly favored. They're about 1 inch thick and 18 inches long. They also had these different signs that says turn your troubles into bubbles. Here's a view of the back. They have the wash, dry, fold in the black and white. Relax in the bath. That's a dark navy blue and white. And then you clean up nice. They also had this one. It says farm to table, premium quality organic dairy. And then some of their stretched canvas pictures. This is black, gold, and white. They also had their floral pictures. It has a really light gray in the background with a little bit of gold and white. There were 3 different ones in the same color scheme. They also had the pink with the gold. And here's the pink and gold as well. And 2 of them, they have different sayings on them. It says make it happen with the gold writing and nothing is impossible with God. They also had a bunch of different framed art. This was one of my favorites, but they had a ton of new ones in. So I encourage you to check those out as well. Also, these Dream Big little one and the one that says Hello World. These have the clouds with the tassels and the beads. I also found these large planters. They say flower and garden. They had them in like an off-white, blue, and pink. Really pretty. And they're about the same size as the metal ones they usually have with the twine around the top. But they do not have any twine around the top. They just have this black stripe painted and then the flower picture on the front. Also, these glass votives, I just absolutely fell in love with. They are wider at the top. They just kind of angle out at the top. Really nice, thick piece of glassware. They also had in their pumpkin scented pine cones, and it's by the American Oak brand. It also has the polka dot miniature seeds that look like pumpkins, which I use in a craft video that's coming up here soon. I just love those little seeds that look like pumpkins. They smell so good. They had their brooms that are cinnamon, eucalyptus, and pumpkin spice. And they're just the little brooms here. And now for the housewares, home maintenance, storage, organization, and electronics. They had the USB wall chargers back in. It says that's compatible with most products. And then they had the phone accessory USB plug covers. So these are the larger ones that cover the actual block. They had a shark. And then a panda bear. Here's a view of it from the side. And then the top. They also had a tiger. Here's a top view. And here's the side view. They have a mouse, a pig, and a polar bear. So there's 6 in all. And what they're for is to really pretty much just protect the cord that comes off the back of the block to make sure that it isn't like bent or get pulled out. a certain way, especially with kids around. They tend to grab from the cord and pull. So that's to help protect the cords. They have quite a few of those. And then these LED color changing tea light candles. Get 2-pack of those. And then these bathroom accessories, they put these back out. These are the resin containers with the lids that just pop off. They kind of sit down in there though. They don't just fall off, which is nice. And then they had these full-size bottles of Ajax OxyBlitz detergent, 40 fluid ounces for just $1.25. Also the small rolling paint rollers. We just put out a whole box of those. And then in the kitchen and pantry, I was really excited to find they had this 3-in-1 avocado tool, which I showed you guys on Tuesday. But then this week they had the 2-in-1 egg slicer by the Simply Served brand. So there's 2 different ways you can slice your eggs. It's all on one piece there. And they were hung over by the avocado slicers at some of the stores. Then I found these new dish drying mats with the sage green and the pink flowers. It was so pretty. They have light blue, pink, and then that sage green. And they had kitchen towels to match. And that's all I've seen in that set so far. They also had their canisters restocked. These are probably one of my favorite jars that they carry because the lid seals so nicely. And then they also brought back these jars with the aluminum lids. Then they had some wine glasses that say Pop Fizz Clink. And their shot glasses, this one says Bottoms Up. They also have Here's to Us. Salt, Tequila, Lime Repeat. And then they brought back their Sunday cups. These are so pretty, these glass cups. They sell out so quickly. Every time they stock them, they're gone usually within a week. They also have these mason jars with the straws and the lids. And the buffalo plaid, the white and black is a clear jar. They also have the red jar and the blue jar to go with the red and blue lids. They have a bunch of their back to school water bottles in. They have them in pink, purple, teal, and blue. Or you can get the 2-pack of the juice box with the flip-up straw. Then they had 100-count boxes of the black tea and green tea. Usually they just sell them in a smaller box with about 20. I've never seen the 100-count boxes before. A whole bunch of the Knorr brand pasta sides. They had Alfredo. They had the chicken rice and also the cheddar broccoli rice. And then they had a bunch of the hamburger helper and I believe 4 different flavors. Some of these new naked noodle ramen soup. There were a couple different flavors of those. And then you can get the 22 ounce of the Campbell's SpaghettiO Originals for just $1.25. Also, these 3 different cans of Mexicali. They had the red enchilada, green enchilada sauce, and the nacho cheese. Some of the rich cheese crispers. Some new dip. They have the creamy onion dip and the individual wrapped cake kings. They have the cinnamon cake. Also some hearty honey cornbread muffin and jalapeno cornbread muffins. They also had in some of the moon pies in zesty lemon. Those are the mini size. And the jalapenos. Over in the office supplies, home library, and teaching tree. We'll do the back to school items. They have a bunch of these like letter boxes. What I don't think everyone knows is that they're actually stackable. I think the way they put them on the shelf, it doesn't make it clear. So I wanted to stack them and show you guys how you can stack those. They have them in purple, green, and gray. Also, they have the Jot brand tags for your file folders and some of the ballpoint pens and assorted ink colors. Lots of different dry erase markers. They have the 4-pack of the colorful markers. They have the one with the eraser, which is magnetic. It'll stick to your dry erase board. It comes with the 2 larger markers. I actually have that one. I've been using it for a year. The markers are still good. Also the Expo markers, and then the 8-pack of the black Jot brand dry erase markers. They also have the Crayola poster markers. You get 2 in each box, or they have the large poster markers by Liquid Marks. And it is double-sided. You got the fine point or the chisel tip. They have their Crayola chalk 12-count boxes and the jumbo crayons for little hands. You get 16 crayons for $1.25. They also had the 6-pack of crayons. It is the Dr. Seuss boxes. You get 4 crayons in each box. And then the pencil pouches, they had the sequence pencil pouches in red and in blue. To go along with a lot of the decorative back to school items, they have some of the backpacks now with the printed design on them. They have like the peaches, rainbows, avocados, and dinosaurs. They had the page marker flags and then the poster sticker letters. They're on these new sheets. They're open. They have them in black and blue, and then a bunch of the other poster stickers. Tons of different plasticware, book holders, drawer organizers, bins, and different plastic tubs with lids. And then they have their activity trays in all of the soft pastel colors. And their pencil boxes. They also had their marker storage container. I actually use this. I like it a lot. I use it for my different dotting tools that I pick up at the Dollar Tree. And then they had the clipboards that match all of the school supplies. They have like pencil cups, book bags, lunch boxes, a whole bunch of different items with these pictures on them. They also have the large jumbo erasers to coordinate. So here's the rainbow. They have a cactus, which is the one that the dinosaur is on. And then they have the dinosaur or a strawberry. So it's kind of weird because every once in a while they have either like a cheetah print or a strawberry, which is supposed to go with that set, but they don't have all the items that go with it. So it's a little odd. They also have these party supplies, the 3-count bags, or the small drawstring bags. You can get them in, there's 4 colors in all. They didn't have the green one. It was already sold out, but they have the purple, pink, and blue still in. And then the large bags of confetti. This week I found it in purple, pink, and blue. I hope you guys can see that. And then they have the iridescent. And that's just a large bag of confetti. They also have the glitter table runners. They have them usually in silver as well. But the silver ones were not in this week. They just had a whole bunch of the gold. Over in the seasonal items this week, they have a bunch of their fall flowers coming in. And then they've got these small little tea light lanterns. They have, this is kind of like a sunflower yellow. It's got this really pretty copper leaf on the side. Here's a close-up of the pattern in the glass. You can also get it in blue with the copper leaf. It looks kind of like a pine cone. The glass on the side, like the pattern on it. Here's a close-up so you can see it a little bit better. And then you can get the amber glass, and it is kind of like an orangey amber color. And it is just a smooth, solid finish. They also had some of their back to Halloween item here. They usually put these out there like a plastic tea light candle, but it's got the battery operated LED candle in the bottom. And they have the jack-o'-lantern and the skeleton. Also, they had a bunch of their floral garden eucalyptus. They have it in like this brownish red purple kind of color. They also have it in the green that fades to the light yellow. And then this is a soft green with like a brown. And then the darker brown with an orangish brown at the end. Over in the toys, games, and entertainment, they had a whole bunch of these Makeup Blocks Dino Construction set, which is really cute. I've never seen these before. So they each make a different dinosaur. There's quite a few. I believe there were 5 different dinosaurs that you can pick from. And they have between like 18, I think one only has 10 pieces, but they have like anywhere from 10 to 18 or 19 pieces in each one of those. And then they had the construction sets that have 22, 24 pieces in each one of those, and a few different military construction blocks. It says it's compatible with all leading brands. And then they have the storage containers. It has 4 different compartments to organize, and you can use the lid to build on. Also some sand toys. They have the large patterns. They've got the dinosaur. It comes with a shovel. They also have this large turtle. a starfish. And then they had this large crab and also a narwhal. Each of those come with a shovel. And then they had the Illumination Minions, the Rise of Gru. That is the young Gru. Over in the Dollar Tree Plus, which is a $3 to $5 section, they had these new shoes in a bunch of different sizes for $5. Also the 23 by 17 inch cork board for $5. And the chalkboard is also $5. They have these dry erase board, corkboard combo for $3. I purchased these from Five Below a few years ago for $3, and I absolutely love them. They also have these large boards with a chalkboard, dry erase board, or corkboard. Has a drawer in the bottom, or these hanging boards. I actually just used a chalkboard one in a craft this week. If you guys haven't checked out that video, I'd encourage you to do so. They have these organizer sets for your desk. They are $5 each. You can get them in silver or in the black, and a bunch of different backpacks. For the tie-dye and the dinosaur, they also have coordinating lunch boxes. The lunch boxes are $3 and the backpacks are $5. Then for Halloween, they had these bleeding candles for $5. You get the large skeleton heads. They had them in black or white. Each one of those are a bleeding candle. They're $5 each. They also had this candle, the bleeding candle, and the one with the skeleton hand that wraps around the votive. Those are all $5. Now, last year they had these new box sets in with the little cutouts that you can decorate. They're $3. You get, I believe, 8 different pieces that you can color. So there's 4 of each. You get the jack-o'-lantern or the bats. And then you can get the witch's cauldron or the witch's hats. They had the fall leaves and a pumpkin. Or you can get a squirrel and an acorn. It comes in this little box that holds them with 9 squares. They also had these Pokemon cards or a trading card for $5. And if you look over at the side, it tells you everything that comes in the package for $5. And that is it for today's video. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you haven't done so already. I'd really appreciate that. And here are some other videos from our channel you might also enjoy. Don't forget to check back on Tuesday and Thursday. Hope you guys all have a great weekend.